having it your way. Toy Hall of Fame and pumpkin spice trash on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Count Chocula.
Oh God, this guy back again.
Yes, I have returned to be in character for the post-Halloween episode.
Is it post or is it General Mills?
Bob wins the episode.
Yeah, that was great.
Show's over, guys. Thanks for watching.
I think my revenge
My revenge
was to make sure you were not on camera when you get that real good singer.
Some pre-revenge.
Yeah,
Revenge.
Introduce yourself as well.
And you guys are?
I am. I will just go with Bob Timmons. That's fine.
Lame.
Yeah.
Again? I'm Carly Kastner.
Your intro there, pumpkin spice trash, sounds like your good
Stripper name.
redneck insult.
Oh, hi there. I'm Pumpkin Spice Trash.
No, listen here, you pumpkin spice trash.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Oh, that would be so insulting if someone was like at a basic bitch at a Starbucks ordering a pumpkin spice latte,
yeah, okay.
and the person behind them was like, "Now listen here, you pumpkin spice trash."
Because I was thinking, it was like, well, it's kind of positive and negative. Pumpkin spice is good. Trash is bad.
Trash is bad.
Sometimes trash is good.
If you know where to look.
One person's trash is another person's treasures.
Well, we're still in the Halloween spirit here today.
You know what?
We brought Count Chocula back.
Count Chocula is here to suck the chocolates
Eric.
out of young diabetic virgins.
Stop it.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
I like to go in and suck them, and then I get in there and I suck the chocolate from them.
If they're diabetic, I don't think they're eating chocolates.
They got the second kind of diabetes.
So
the
you
kind
like-
that you get from chocolate.
I think if they're diabetic and they
Type
have
3.
blood full of chocolate, they're dead and their heart has stopped and you would not be able to suck anything out of their veins.
Delicious. It sounds like the chocolate that I shit.
Why do you just keep eating that?
Also,
Wait.
I'm into shit play.
If you shit chocolate, why can't you just eat what you shit and make that like a recycling project?
Because I got other stuff to do.
Disgusting, because I want the virginal chocolate blood.
Oh, you're not a virgin anymore.
I'm eating,
Please.
Dabble.
Hundreds of years old.
Why are you getting so shy all of a sudden?
It's personal. It's between me and my victim.
You and your vampress, your chocolate vampress.
I go in there and I sneak in and I suck the chocolate right out of her.
Why do you keep repeating this? It's so disturbing.
So that the spell will.
And
I am consumed with my own hunger for chocolate from the virgins.
But what's the
Getting
process?
in there and sucking the chocolate out.
Stop! I'm getting more and more creeped out.
So do it a little more, and then she'll be back into it.
No, never.
Right. I'm going to throttle up the chocolate sucking.
So for listeners that aren't watching this on YouTube,
It's gross.
Ricky is in like a full decked out vampire
Who is
costume.
this Ricky?
Ricky's
Sounds
not here.
I'm
handsome
sorry,
and
Count
sexy.
Chocula is in a full outfit today, and he's got the like fang teeth, and it's just adding an extra element of
Would you
creepiness.
prefer me to have an unfinished outfit, like no pants or something like that?
Now you sound like
Now we're talking.
NoHo Hank from Barry.
You know what, listeners?
Because if
Sorry
you didn't
about
have
that.
pants, I would be able to sneak in there and suck
Slowly.
the chocolate out.
Suck
Wait,
the
that sounds
chocolate
terrible.
out from me.
Wait, what part of the body does the chocolate come out of?
The chocolate source, the place where all the chocolate runs freely.
Where
from
is
there.
that? On the body?
I get in there real close.
Get in where?
And I soak the
Oh
chocolate
God!
from
Are
out
you
of there.
like? What are you spreading open with your hands when you describe?
The neck of the crook? The neck of the crook.
The crook of the neck?
The neck of the crook.
I guess English isn't your first language.
No, he only sucks the chocolate out of diabetic version crooks. The neck of the crook.
Oh, okay.
The neck of the crook. That space right between your butt cheeks.
Sorry.
So you're willing to eat their poops, but not your own.
Poop the chocolates. What is this poop?
I'm literally asking.
And here's what's going on in your neck of the crook.
Let's get started with round 1.
Oh, so
And
invested
that
in
kind
that
of
one.
count too.
Burger King customer goes to extreme lengths to ensure they get no pickles. One Burger King customer has gone viral after sharing the measures he went to in order to avoid getting pickles on his boinker. On his boigus.
Can you look at this? I think I have pickles on my burger.
On my boikus.
In a post to Reddit, he shared his methods, which were a little less than conventional, as they caused a spiraling receipt that left people feeling sorry for the food chain employees. Rather than opting for the no pickle option on the Burger King app, the man decided to press it a whoppering 50 times.
Oh, he's going to get a whoppering if he doesn't stop that.
Thankfully for the customer, his wishes were indeed granted, and no pickle seems to have appeared on his burger. In the post, the man said, 50 no pickle update. I indeed got no pickle. After seeing a picture of the man's receipt in the post, many Redditors were quick to share sympathy for the staff who were near to the receipt printer, as this must have made quite the racket as it printed. One person wrote, "The sound of this coming out of the ticket printer is enough to give any chef PTSD." Chef? A burger chef? A
But I'll
condiment?
still order.
Our Burger King chef, Jean-Luc, he'll be making your crispy chicken sandwich. I'm going to go first.
Today's selection of crispy tenders is... right.
You trailed off there, Jean-Luc.
Yeah, I'm looking for another job.
I have PTSD.
This guy also remixed the classic Have It Your Way jingle from Burger King. The updated lyrics are... Hold the pickle, 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 hold the pickle.
stop.
It doesn't even...
Stop.
There's another... back
No,
in
get
there.
out of here.
This is already problematic because he is the judge and you're showing him notes about the thing that you're getting ready to do while this poor man is here trying to share his joke,
Now
distracting the judge.
I like. Rick, not so much, but this guy I like.
Hey, bro,
This guy
I
we
got
can-
you.
This is the kind of guy we can get behind and get in there and spread the...
Hey, we can get behind everybody,
Yeah.
and they can get behind us.
Like a train.
A human centipede of chocolates.
Chocopede.
Is it me?
That's a Rolo's, I think.
No pickle, no pickle, no pickle, no pickle, no pickle. There's not been more of a significant list since Schindler's List.
Now you got a little chuckle out of that yourself.
Oh, because I said it way different than I wrote it. But in character, it just sounded like more natural.
So I am reading Jeremy's jokes today.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not? We're not saying that?
No.
We're gaslighting you.
Okay. All right, so edit that out, I guess. All right. All right.
I told you that before the episode.
No, you didn't. Okay, I have a similar joke to Bob.
That's why I went first.
The one that Jeremy wrote?
Hold the pickle, 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 hold the pickle.
It is very similar.
Can I?
It is different though. I'll explain.
That's okay. I think.
Why would you, as the judge of the show,
Okay,
explain her joke?
I'll do a different joke. The guy who made this order is just suffering from PTSD. He played the voice of Tommy Pickles on the Rugrats. There we go.
That's a fall from grace.
Tommy
I think I'd
Pickles.
rather hear the jingle again.
No pickles. No more pickles.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
No, it's you, Bob.
Oh, is it?
Bob.
Boob.
It's you, bub.
Bob.
When you press the no pickle button 50 times, you absolutely must hit the no spit button afterwards. or else-
Yeah, that's a good point.
Burger King customer goes to extreme lengths to ensure they get no diarrhea and don't end up going to Burger King. And doesn't end up going to Burger King.
Oh, he just doesn't go. That's how you
Burger
avoid.
King customer goes to extreme lengths to ensure they get no diarrhea and doesn't end up going to Burger King.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's an extreme order. Do they even have that many no pickles in their store?
That's what.
He's adding 50 no pickles? Jeez, that's going to be a big burger.
Get another box of no pickles.
Oh, I got this no pickles guy again. Thank God we just ordered some.
We have supply chain issues.
Supply chain.
I don't know why we outsourced our no pickles to China.
The economy, my man.
Oh, there.
But what about our earth and climate change and all sorts of things like that?
We have them brought in by boat.
Is it back to me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Special orders don't upset us. Dickheads, though. Oh, so upsetting. Next.
Wait, this is the Burger King. Oh. Wait, this is the Burger King app? I'm so stoned. I thought this was Fruit Ninja. Dude, I swiped no pickle 50 times, bro. Oh, man, let's get Burger King.
Oh man, just one more no pickles and he would have unlocked his secret level where the kitchen crew brings out all the pickles in the store, throws them right into the lobby trash can, sets the can on fire, and promises to never put a pickle on another burger ever again. And then roll credits on the game. That's how you beat the game really quickly.
It just says no pickles, no pickles, no pickles.
Story editor, no pickles. Animators, no pickles. And then there's just one Japanese name in there. Pickle Shocky Nose.
All right, I think that's it for the jokes in round one.
All right, I think that is.
All right, Jeremy, what do you think?
All right.
What do you think of your jokes and our jokes?
Well, I didn't have any jokes this
Oh, my
episode,
mistake.
But, so Carly and Bob, they both had the jingle, no pickles, no pickles, no pickles. But the nuance was Carly sang the jingle in the melody, and Bob seemed to skip the first line over and over again as the jingle. Was that intentional? Or
Yes.
you just tone deaf?
No, it was meant to be kind of like a hold the pickles, hold the pickles, hold the pickles, hold the pickles, hold the
The
pickles.
record skipped.
The record skipped. I caught that. Very
Thank
good.
you.
All right. So neither one outdoes the other. They don't cancel each other out.
I think mine wins because it's first.
Completely unbiased opinion over
Although the Rugrats effort at a replacement really brought me down. And
As a judge.
as a judge and a human.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. And
Not enough apologies on this show.
It's time to turn this thing around, actually.
let's get real.
Take accountability, please.
Carly's other two jokes were really good. We don't have enough no pickles in stock, and you finally beat the game. We had some ripping off that. Bob, your no spit button was good. I like that they have that button.
Oh, I like that.
I always forget to push that button. Or do I forget?
That's preferable to me.
And then dickheads do upset us. That was a good round too. Schindler's
did-
List? What the fuck?
It's
I
a
don't get
list.
it.
There's the pickle list and there's this list.
There's only two
Schindler's
lists.
Two lists. Name two more.
Angie's
Well,
list.
there's the list that contains those lists, like the best lists.
The
in
best of
history.
list.
Yeah. It's like most famous lists.
And then rank the
Uh-huh.
lists.
There's listeners. Listeners.
listeners.
And you've got a little bit of a list with those teeth in your mouth.
Say the word lisp.
This.
I did.
My therapist was tipping.
I did like the no diarrhea by not going there.
I love the no diarrhea.
I love no diarrhea.
It's my preferred state of being.
You can get no pickles in one hand and no diarrhea in the other hand. And tell me which one. Which one?
A blind taste test.
feels
Would
the
you prefer?
first.
In a blind taste test, people preferred no diarrhea over no pickles.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
You think they taste the same? No pickles and no diarrhea.
I can tell the difference.
But yeah, smell factors in.
What is the smell of no diarrhea?
Let me show you.
Just a really dry. And then
If you had diarrhea and nobody smelled it, did it make a smell? Wait.
and nobody
What?
dealt it.
No.
Did anybody smelt it? All right.
Who
Your Fruit
doesn't
Ninja
smelt
joke
it?
was all right. So I'm going to give this as a tie between Carly and Bob.
Oh, okay.
What? Why did you do that? You can't go and go, oh, you know what? This last joke was okay. It was pretty good. And
It was I.
But then, okay.
But you lost me at Schindler's List. So, okay. But the other two had some.
Right.
you wanna read the
Germany
stories?
denies the Holocaust.
I mean, we'll talk about that in a bonus episode.
Are you comfortable, Carly, with having a friend who denies that the Holocaust ever happened?
I'm a pickle denier. Bingo, Light Bright, and Nerf among the Toy Hall of Fame finalists. Voting opened in early September on which toys should go into the National Toy Hall of Fame this year. The class of 2022 finalists are Bingo, Breyer Horses, Catan, Light Bright, Nerf Toys, Masters of the Universe, Piñata, Phase 10, Pound Puppies, Racco, Spirograph, and The Top. These 12 toys span the history of play. Oh, Carly, what accent should I do for this toy enthusiast?
Maybe like a
person.
nerd voice, like
Like a
Scientist
regular
accent.
A
voice.
scientist.
no, not a scientist, like a nerd, like I love board games.
These 12 toys span the history of play.
That's Jeremy's voice, all right.
The Top is as old as civilization itself, and Bingo has been played in some form for hundreds of years, said Christopher Bench, Vice President
Which
for
was his
Collection.
name? Oh,
Which was his name. Vice President for Collections at the Strong Museum in Rochester, where the Hall of Fame is housed. The public was invited to vote online through September 21st. The three toys that received the most public votes will make up a single player's choice ballot, or list, as some call it. The ballot will be counted alongside those turned in by the National Selection Committee, whose members include industry experts, academics, and others. The three finalists have not yet been announced. The inductees will be announced November 10th.
All right. Rick, are you starting us off?
I certainly can. Chocula.
I'm sorry, Count Chocula.
I can't wait for the televised Toy Hall of Fame ceremony. Last year, Mr. Potato Head yelled, "Get my wife's name out of your mouth!" and ran on stage and slapped the hair off Wooly Willy.
But it just went to the other side of his face.
I thought it was going to be Pet Rock.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Willy. Okay.
I'm surprised there's still no nomination for my older brother's favorite toy. Whatever I was playing with.
Unresolved issues.
Makes comedy gold.
And like every Hall of Fame, it'll be filled with dads telling their kids how great it used to be. So much better back then.
I know my vote. It's Nerf or nothing.
Speaking of Nerf, I used to ask my mom for Nerf toys all the time, and she's like, we don't have any money for that. And I hope she knows that her little girl could have been playing with a future Hall of Famer. Thanks, Mom.
What a bitch, huh? The Top is as old as civilization. So why is it taking this long to get into the Hall of Fame? Probably because it fucking sucks.
It's political, man.
It's the Top. It's the Tops. It's the Coliseum.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that could be a little bits, I think. Just a little musical number and just the anger.
Haven't He-Man and his crew won enough awards? I mean, they're already the masters of the universe.
I didn't know what you said at first.
The masters of the universe.
No, that's
Like-
what you said at last.
Yeah, it's a He-Man.
Hyman
He-Man.
is the Hyman, the toy man?
He-Man. Is the He-Man intact?
Had a hymen once, but it broke.
Made a mess.
Carly.
All right, I'm waiting for them to announce they're making their speech. Bingo! Bingo! I'm playing Hall of Fame bingo.
Do you need a cigarette?
I didn't like the last joke on here, so I changed it up, but it wasn't good.
What was the last joke? What was that last joke you wrote that you're taking?
All right, the last joke that I obviously wrote myself,
Not
and definitely not
Jeremy.
Jeremy, was Bingo was so close to being inducted this year. They just needed one more square, but then Piñata swooped in and took it all away. I don't really get it.
I like without the piñata thing.
I like how the piñata swooped in and took it away.
Oh,
I like it
that's
without-
what that
That's kind
means?
of interesting.
I like it without the
I'm
piñata.
still confused.
Anywho, inductees should be honored to be in the Hall of Fame next to such greats as Chess, the Teddy Bear, and Sand. Sand was inducted in 2021,
No.
narrowly
Like regular
beating out
sand?
One of the greats.
the pebble you would kick down the street when you're walking over to school.
I hated that toy. I'd always lose it.
What about
you,
like
you try to kick it straight and then it'd like.
That's part of the challenge.
What about like a nice crunchy leaf that you can step on and make
Oh,
some
that's
cool sound?
We now welcome to the Hall of Fame a child's imagination.
That's essentially what it is.
The
yeah.
greatest.
But yes, Sand was inducted in 2021. So check that out when you're in the Hall
A
of
lot
Fame.
older than the top, by the way.
Yeah, by some accounts.
All right, I think
Is that it?
That's it for the
That's
jokes. All right. So what do we got here? We got a Will Smith reference from Count Chocula, Nerf or Nothing. I did like that one. And Masters of the Universe with the broken He-Man. This is pretty good. Bob had dad complaining how great it used to be and how did it take so long for the top and sand. That's pretty good. That's a pretty funny point. And then Carly had her brother's favorite toys, whatever I was playing with. And then she could have been playing with the future Hall of Famer and a late change in the game with
Bingo.
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 Some would call it a lateral move.
I call it backsliding. So I'm gonna give Round Chocula a point.
Did you call me round?
Round
Chocula? You're so mean.
Well, you're not a square.
I want to shame your body.
Yeah, you're not.
So do I. That's why I go in there.
Yeah,
Stop spreading things open, Ricky.
yeah, you're no square with all that ass eating.
Ass eating.
I'm sorry, I took it the wrong way.
Proud of your complete breakfast.
He likes to squeeze his face between two pumpkins.
Sure.
Who doesn't?
Sure. Set the pumpkins right on top of me. Whatever. I mean, all kinds of ways.
I'm gonna give this.
The pumpkins right in front of you from behind. Flip both ways. All ways. Chocolate. Now that's the little bits.
Now that's little bits.
I mean, I'll suck on the stem, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's all about our pleasure.
All right, round 2 goes to Count Chocula for that
Oh,
long,
congratulations.
dragged out.
Congratulations to me.
You guys remember at my wedding when after we said I do, I just shouted, "Congratulations!"
That feels like something you would do.
No. All right.
All right. Now on to round 3.
Hefty releases cinnamon pumpkin spice scented bags. Every year seems to introduce more and more ridiculous forms of pumpkin spice. Some folks feel they all just enhance that wonderful feeling of fall, and others feel like they want to buy the product just to spite that friend who is addicted to pumpkin spice. The newest product to participate in the pumpkin spice bandwagon are Hefty bags that are cinnamon pumpkin spice scented. Could this possibly be a trend where we can buy garbage bags matching the appropriate season smells? Or is this just another ridiculous pumpkin spice marketing ploy? Article ends on a question. A little humdinger.
A conundrum for you to
You decide.
mull over.
All right. I think Count Chocula is up first.
I think Carly.
No, Carly.
Oh, fall is here! That magical season of transformation when leaves change and full trash bags collect in different corners of my house for months because I have seasonal affectiveness disorder.
Chillingly depressive.
No, that's Lucky Charms.
Chillingly depression.
So Lucky Charms has 2 slogans.
I'm not as lucky as I used to be.
Hey, you got some good voice work there, Count Chocula.
No, it was hard because I did it with the accent to do another accent. Quite the feat.
A Romanian Irish accent. What was it called? Seasonal what disorder?
Seasonal effectiveness disorder, right?
When you're not effective as you are in the summer months.
Isn't that what it's called when you're depressed?
Seasonal affective.
Yeah.
Moving on. Trash has never smelled so good, and I've never been so tempted to put my head in the bin.
It's never stopped you before.
But I've never been this tempted.
Times you tried to kill yourself.
Usually does it just without temptation.
Yeah.
On a whim.
Just because I'm, have obsessive compulsive disorder.
Seasonal obsessive compulsive disorder.
Cinnamon pumpkin spice bags. So your trash will. I haven't gone with the inflection like that. I have. Okay. Not honored my people. Cinnamon pumpkin spice bags. So your trash will already smell like that shit nobody took a bite out of at Thanksgiving. Follow a recipe, Grandma.
The box is going to have way more trash bags than you can even use in one fall season. Come December, people are just going to be so sick of the scent, they're going to throw them away in their delightful gingerbread scented bags.
I'm on board with the seasonal scented trash bag idea. I like that. But my Christmases always smelled like apple cores and fish skeletons, so I guess I'll skip that one.
Skeletons.
If you eat an apple upside down, there's no core. And if you eat a fish upside down, there's no skeleton.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Judges stay silent.
Never seen that?
Judges
if you
stay
eat an
silent.
apple upside down, there's no core. You can absorb the core. Like,
What?
you can eat the core without, if you don't eat it.
Underneath, it's little tiny.
Yeah, it's like
little
if you cut an
star on
apple
there.
Right.
up into slices, there's no core.
Right.
You just have to pulp the seeds out.
Yeah, exactly.
But what? Upside down, I don't understand.
Or topside down, just not from outside in. Not from the circumference in.
You gotta stop.
If you eat it from top to bottom or bottom to top.
So
Could
you
this
just
possibly be a trend where we can see one will buy? Sorry. Could this possibly be a trend where we can see one will buy garbage bags matching the appropriate season smells? Or is this just another marketing ploy? Or a third thing, it's the same thing. Sorry. Okay. So now I understand what the joke is. Okay. So is this really like it's we're going to have fun things that match the appropriate seasons, or is it just another ridiculous marketing ploy, or it's the same thing?
It's it one more
It's
time.
Both a that thing.
Both.
It's both the fun festive thing and also both the marketing ploy.
Those are not mutually exclusive
They're
options.
not mutually exclusive. They are mutually exclusive.
Should I do this next joke in whatever accent Count Chocula has? Should I do?
Yes.
My favorite part of pumpkins is the
Oh, the unintelligible.
It's
accent.
getting like a little lazy at the end, so I'm having trouble understanding you.
I'm doing so many things right now. I'm in character, producing a show.
Right,
I
writing
have
jokes on the fly.
prosthetic makeup.
I thought you were Count Chocula. Whoa,
I am
it's
Count
Ricky.
Chocula.
All the while trying to sneak in there.
And soak the chocolate from inside of
Stop
you.
saying soak the chocolates.
Soak the
Soak the chocolate.
Okay, there's our episode title.
Soak the
Suck the
chocolate.
chocolates.
But you have to spell it
chocolate.
chocolates.
Soak
I'll see
the
what I can do.
chocolate.
The chocolates.
See, I'll talk to the guys and see what I can do.
Is there a Romanian accent font on the?
It's just got little fangs on it.
slides?
That's so
This is
cute.
bats.
My favorite part of pumpkin scented garbage bags is scooping out the little garbage bag seeds and baking them with a little bit of salt. Num 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 nums.
Num nums.
I call them my num nums. My little trashy num nums. And I eat them. Num num num.
Listen here, you little trashy num num.
Now that's an insult.
Sounds like you're insulting a child, though, for some reason.
Do your homework, you little trashy num num.
Trashy Num Num could be an episode title as well.
That's pretty endearing.
It's
Trashy Num Num.
easier to spell, too.
Trashy
What's
Num
better,
Num.
trashy num num or chocolate virgin? What did you call it?
Diabetic virgin.
Like
My
better virgin.
chocolates.
I'll go with Num Num.
With
Num
those thick diabetic ankles.
Shut up, you trashy num nums.
Let's see here. Oh, what is that delightful smell? It's the trash. I got you, fucker. You're smelling trash and you like it.
Trick or trick?
Hefty has released a whole line of pranks. I hope that Hefty releases a bag that smells like garbage water because I'm retro.
You like the original
I like
garbage
the
scent?
original scent.
I guess say something while Jeremy's kind of figuring out his judgments. The smell of scented garbage bags makes me so sick. I really honestly would rather smell garbage. I think it smells so bad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have here. Roll that out. Get this garbage out of here for Carly to smell.
Wheel it out.
That would be kind of a fun game show where you put something stinky in a scented garbage bag and someone has to smell it and guess what the garbage is inside of the bag. Kind
That
of
is a
fun.
good show.
Well, get it over to the Game Show Network.
Smell
and the Food
my
Network.
trash.
All right, sure.
And that was a trashy nom noms.
It's a Food Network, Game Show Network, and History Channel for some reason. Mashup. All right, I really like.
We're already documenting the fall of humanity. We're getting really proactive about capturing this for our TV show channel.
Followed by alien trash, seasonal effectiveness
Ancient
disorder,
alien trash.
ancient alien trash. Hey,
Is that
some
what
say
Stonehenge
we.
is?
Some say we are ancient alien trash.
I think we're just trash.
Seasonal effectiveness disorder. I like that one. I liked gingerbread scented sandbags. Gingerbread scented bags.
We gotta stop.
Listen here, you little gingerbread sandbag.
Romanian southern accent.
So while
We're talking the south of Romania.
while FEMA is like stopping the flooding, they're like, "Oh,
Yeah, this is nice.
Ah.
And garbage bag seeds. I like that too. I really like Robert's. I'll just put my head right in the bin because I have seasonal obsessive compulsive disorder. And apple cores and fish skeleton was okay, but he was not amenable to the life hack I offered with all of my heart.
I don't even remember what."
And
I offer you this life hack from the deepest part of me, where the chocolate resides.
Chocolate.
Name two things about me, okay?
You're a trashy little nom nom.
Okay, that's one. That's one.
And you're a chocolate ass pervert.
Got him in two.
chocolate ass.
Do you think that's how they pitched Count Chocula in the meetings?
It's a cereal.
Is it trashy nom nom?
The mascot is chocolate ass pervert.
And you want this to be a breakfast cereal?
What do you think kids want to see when they wake up in the morning? I don't know, chocolate as pervert.
Yeah.
Who counts a ton of stuff.
You know,
Let's make him a vampire. Why not?
we won't put it on the box, but it'll be a fun little secret for all of us.
It's the backstory.
Yeah. Those who know.
You can scan for box tops and it'll take you to like a Easter egg
There's a
website.
QR code on it. It takes you to like a whole page.
Count Chocula had some jokes about follow the recipe, Grandma. Those two things were the same thing, and he likes the original garbage scented trash bags. So all in all, really this show's not about the jokes, and I think
It's a bunch of chocolate ass perverts.
Chocolate ass perverts. I think I gotta give the whole episode to Count Chocula today.
Good job,
Good
Count.
job. Just in time for All Hallows Eve.
The night in which everyone is eating chocolate and the chocolate runs rampant in people's blood bodies.
I forget what was my deal.
I was thrown off by that.
By that victory.
I feel like my abs got a good workout from that. Chocolate ass pervert. Name two things about me. He's a trash little num-nums and a chocolate ass pervert.
All right. That's a lot of fun.
Can we do the Wikipedia page?
It's verified
That's
fact.
a bonus tip where you add it to the Wikipedia page.
Trash little
Here are the
nom-nom.
two things you know about Count Chocula. Trash little num-num. Chocolate ass pervert. So there's an exclusivity between trashy little num-num and chocolate ass pervert. They're very different things.
All the other Wikipedia entries are deleted. Those are the only two.
Better than being a pumpkin spice trash bag.
Yeah. All right. Well, we had a lot of fun.
We're all crying.
For different reasons, but
We'll see. I know you wrote jokes today, Carly.
Yeah.
But did you also happen to think of any burning questions?
Yes, I did. I got a question for you. None of these questions matter. Life is meaningless. But I'm going to ask it anyway. All right, so I want to take it back to the story about the Toy Hall of Fame.
Okay.
What toy, regardless of whether it is in the Hall of Fame or it's been nominated or whatever, what toy do you think deserves to be in the Toy Hall of Fame?
Butt plug.
Stop it.
well, it's in the Sex Toy Hall of Fame. Yeah.
I just like snot.
And it's in the Toy Hall of Fame as the lawn dart. So what?
It's currently in the Hall of Chocolate.
You know what toy I really like? And I don't think of board games as toys. Like I'm having trouble thinking about like Monopoly.
Yeah,
or
but if you
bingo
go to the
being-
Toys R Us, that's a toy.
Yeah, but they sell water bottles at the Toys R Us too. Like
I love that
candies
game.
and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hydration. I love that game.
I think of toys as like not a game with board pieces, but like an actual toy. So I think Bop It is such a good game or toy. Damn it.
But it's a game.
But it's also a toy that you play with like singularly. Maybe
Sure,
I think
you
about
bop it, you spin it, you touch it, you tug it.
And you get in there.
they added that feature. Get in there is what
It's
it's
like-
like.
Get in there.
Bop it, crank it, flip it, sulk it. What?
Get in there.
Get in there.
Yank it.
Oh, yeah.
Yank it. Yank it.
That's a good classic joke.
Faster.
Almost
Stronger.
there. I mean, I didn't have widespread appeal, but there is a carts.
Widespread.
There you go.
Get that chocolate.
That was my unintended gift to you, Count Chocula.
The chocolate gift.
I have a chocolate gift for you later. But there is a cartoon when I was a kid called Exo Squad, and I really loved it. And the action figures were awesome. So the
Very cool.
yeah, so it was like a
G.I.
science
Joe
fiction
kind of guys. They're smaller, and so they fit in this really great. Exo frames.
Yeah.
When they had like shooting things, and all the character show was also really good too. It was like really good show.
Yeah, so it had a little run there, but it wasn't like Ninja Turtles level notoriety. But the actual toys were awesome. Very detailed. Had a lot of cool types of guns and grappling hooks and what have you. It was really,
And the
really
diverse cast, there were people of color as well.
That's right. And Martians.
Count Chocula is very liberal-minded,
Yeah,
and
very
progressive.
I was licking up the chocolate. I don't know why that one came out.
That's why I'm progressive.
He likes white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate,
Old
Belgian
chocolate,
chocolates, German chocolate.
sugar-free chocolate.
cacao.
I think I might go with like maybe a deck of cards.
Oh, yes. You could do
I don't know
so
if
much
that's
with
in
that
there.
good
That's great, Grandpa.
You could build
Yeah.
a house.
Yeah, you could build
You
a
can even build a
house.
house with a deck of cards. You don't even have to
No,
play
I'm
a game.
stranded on a desert island. I need to build shelter. I'll build a house of cards.
Luckily, I have 10,000 decks of cards.
That's what brought down the plane.
Yeah.
Too heavy with cards.
That's my next burning question. If you were stranded,
so many decks of cards?
if you were stranded on a desert island, how many decks of cards would you bring with you?
Well, I can only fit one up my ass.
No, bro, turn it the other.
Put that under your pillow, brother.
Tooth fall?
Nope.
Why are you gumming your lips like a homeless person?
Because he's 400 years old. All right. Did we all answer?
Sure.
I think so.
Toy Hall of Fame. I don't know. Exo Squats is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
You sound so
Street
much like
Sharks.
no street.
Sharks.
Street Sharks.
You sound,
The chocolates.
you sound so much like NoHo Hank from Barry.
But I guess I was thinking in terms of toys that likely will never be in the Hall of Fame.
Two of you know. What deck of cards would be?
I think
What about
that-
Connects? I really like Connects. Do you think those would be in there?
Connects 4?
Connects. They're
I don't know
like
what Connects are.
they're like
Magnetic?
erector set Lego crossbreed.
What'd you say?
Erection set.
Erection
it was this
set.
thing where you played
Yeah.
with your penis and it got hard.
Oh, so you want penis to be in the
build
toy
a-
hall of fame?
That'd be really
No,
good.
my
Structures
penis.
around your penis to stretch, and that's a child. So you have a good big penis when you're an adult.
Yeah. Because when you're a child, it's very important to have a big penis. So,
Cool.
All right.
Opens doors.
All right, I think that's it.
Yeah. well, I think
and if
we're
it's
good.
strong enough, it can open doors. So, all right.
I
Well,
have the power by the power of Grayskull. I open this door with my penis.
it is pretty impressive, especially when you wrap it around the door handle. And,
Yeah.
thank you.
Don't
Thank you,
pause up.
everyone. Thank you for listening and watching this Halloween episode. What did we decide on?
Yes.
This holiday, this festive episode.
Fall-based episode.
Halloween Part 2.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Jason Return.
That's-
Oh, wait, Michael Myers.
Jason Returns is like, hey, this isn't my movie.
It's not the wrong movie.
But thank you for listening and watching. If you enjoyed what we did here, there's more of it to be seen. YouTube and anywhere that find podcasts. If you really enjoy the show, you can support us with $3 a month. And that gets you the entire back catalog of episodes as well as bonus content.
Can you put some like QVC graphics on the screen right now?
We'll see how I feel.
It says $3 a month. Call now.
Call now. Operators are standing by.
So just dial this number right here. And operators are not standing by. They were not notified.
Forgot to book the operator.
This is a crime that's being committed that you are seeing on YouTube now.
But if you can't afford to do the Patreon, I probably should have mentioned that over on Patreon, $3 a month. But if you can't do that,
don't just put $3 into like a well or
the
something.
self-addressed stamped envelope.
I wish 1, 2, 3 jokes.
I wish it.
We do appreciate the wishes, though.
If you can't afford to join our Patreon, please wish for us.
But something a little bit more tangible is if anywhere you
But like
listen,
a Make-A-Wish. Like I want to meet Johnny Depp or something in character.
and we'll see what we can do about that. But anywhere that you listen to podcasts or here right on YouTube where you're watching, just give us some ratings, reviews, comments, suggestions for stories, things like that. All of that actually really does help us out. So please do that. Is there anything else that we'd like to mention?
I think that's it. I'm Jeremy Martinez,
I am Count Chocula.
I'm Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
and this has been another episode of 1, 2, 3
Jokes! Say it one more time, Ricky, with the chocolates.
What are you going to do?
The chocolates.
What are you going to do after the show?
This, I'm going to track down a diabetic virgin who I've tracked down because of the heartbeat. It beats in a certain way that calls to me, and I get up close and I reach down
I think our theme song is running out.
and I open up their butt cheeks and I lick their booty
Hurry,
holes.
theme song's ending,
and I
theme song's ending.
suck the chocolate from out of their anus.
Oh, you just got it in.
You just got it in.
it.